Hello and welcome to History Pod. Exactly 100 years ago, on the 11th of November 1918, fighting on the First World War's Western Front ended when representatives from the Allies and Germany signed the Armistice of Compiègne. Named after the location in which it was signed, the armistice was agreed at around 5 a.m. in a railway carriage that was part of Allied Supreme Commander Ferdinand Foch's private train. Designed to come into effect at 11 a.m. Paris time, the armistice was extended 3 times before the Treaty of Versailles finally came into force on the 10th of January 1920 and formally ended the First World War. In January 1918, President Woodrow Wilson of the USA had outlined his war aims in the 14 points. These provided a framework for future peace, and an assumption that these terms would be the basis for an armistice agreement were a key factor in encouraging Germany to enter negotiations. By the end of September, the German High Command realized that the German cause on the Western Front was doomed. The Kaiser was informed of the dire situation on the 29th of September, and by the 5th of October, the German government had initiated contact with President Wilson of the United States in order to begin preparations for negotiating an armistice. However, the two sides didn't come together until the 8th of November, because Britain, France and Italy were unwilling to enter discussions based on the 14 points. By this time, the German Revolution was about to result in the abdication of Kaiser Wilhelm II. Under the terms of the armistice, Germany agreed to end the fighting and withdraw their forces behind the Rhine. All infrastructure had to remain intact, while the Allies were permitted to occupy the Rhineland and bridgeheads further east. German military equipment, including aircraft and warships, had to be surrendered, while Allied prisoners of war and in turn civilians had to be released. The negotiation wasn't really a negotiation. The German delegation was presented with the terms and had no option but to sign. The railway carriage in which they did so was later used by Hitler for France's surrender to Nazi Germany in 1940.